Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. Okay. So basically what happened was I did a video this morning. It's one of the series that I do. It's Word of the Day. And I went into the word infatuate. And I didn't upload it yet. More than likely this video will come up before that video. However, I was just thinking about things that I could have elaborated more in the video. So I figured, well, why not, as I'm traveling, unravel, But anyway, but yeah, the word infatuation, Lord willing, brothers, watch the video later. The word infatuation is, it basically means to be foolish for something without any reason, without any beyond of reasoning, if you will, and basically we're infatuated with this knowledge, wisdom, understanding with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, with this woman, and it's certain things that identify why and how we're infatuated with this wisdom, certain we giving up pleasures, giving up different desires, different lusts, different things that we like to do, different things that our flesh would rather be doing, as opposed to edifying, being amongst brethren, which is still edifying, praying, fasting. Why? Because we're infatuated with this knowledge, wisdom, understanding. The scripture says that this is our first love, and it's just that. What's first is what's first, and your love is your love, man. So we do things like, for instance, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai make you pick and choose on certain things, like, hey man, denying pussy, if you will, to get with the Akim, man. That's one thing. I know I'm not the only brother. Sometimes, you do things like that, man. Then there's other times, you be like, you gotta get your rocks off. I chill with the brothers anyway, so fuck it, I'm gonna go get my rocks off, man. But then there's other times where you're so infatuated with this thing. It's like, okay, typically we're sent out, we have a specific time, a specific day where we do certain things, or we schedule our time to do the work of the Lord, and then all of a sudden, that's when the broad that you wanted to smash, or whatever the case is, she'll hit you up, and then the Lord will put you in a certain scenario where you making a decision, or whatever the case is, Typically, that's what it is. It's typically women, that persuade a man's mind, Scriptures talk about that, how, stumble not at the beauty of a woman, Why? Because we're men. We want women, It's that simple. It's that easy. So, with that being said, the infatuation kicks in, where it's like the everyday commoner, or the everyday, two-third, or a nigga, or whatever have you. Like, man, they be like, they look at you like you crazy for not going to go get the pussy, not going to go feed your flesh, They'll look at you crazy for that, man. But those that are in the know, that also have this infatuation with this same woman, with this wisdom, understand. So it's like the scriptures say, what? Set your affections on high, right? So what are we supposed to be doing? Okay? Like I explained in the video, that I'll upload later, the scripture says we are we are fools for Yahweh's sake, man. You know, what we teach is thought to be foolish to the world, man. But they can have this world, man. You know, because this all boils down to faith. You know, this all boils down to faith, man. Because our reward is not today, it's not tomorrow. And having that inspiration or that breath, you know, which Yahweh has imparted unto us, has us going crazy to do what we need to do to uplift the body, man. You know, to heal the body. All right? So, hey, man, by all means, you know, this doesn't have to be a long, drawn-out video, you know, but we do have a duty, we do have a work that we're supposed to be doing, and within that is confines of, you know, different tasks. Like, we don't just read the scriptures, all right? When I read the scriptures, I got my scriptures, of course, you know, the Bible, the Apocrypha, you know. The Bible dictionary is at arm's reach, you know, which you could just have that in your what's this thing called? A smartphone, man. You know, the blue letters right there. Highlighter, pencil, pen, notebook, scrap paper, whatever the case is, you know. Because essentially, you know, it's a meal, you know, there's certain ingredients, you know. Nevertheless, that's a part of the infatuation, man. You know, because we don't just scratch the surface, we dig deep, man. You know, a lot of times the scriptures are made reference to as in husbandry, in which in husbandry, when you plant seeds, you got to till the ground. In order to tilling the ground that's not an easy task, you know, for brothers that actually did that before. Tilling the ground, you know, actually working to dig up the soil to get the nutrients, the nutritionist part of the soil to actually plant your seeds and get your garden going. That's not an easy task, man. You know, but you have to have some type of desire or determination to where, you know, you're gonna make this happen. All right. A lot of times when people are doing a certain task or doing something that they love, they look stupid at what they're doing. Like, for instance, there was a football player, his name was Sean Taylor, and Sean Taylor, when you look him up, you do the research and see why he was so great. There was a scene in his documentary where, because you know Sean Taylor, for those that know, he got shot in it was an artery, I think it's a fibula, if I'm not mistaken, whatever artery that was, he got hit in the leg, he hit that artery, he bled to death. But there was a documentary they did on him, and they had two other football players, I don't know if it was Clinton Portis or Santana Moss, which were his teammates, and they wound up dropping off, like, you know, they was going to practice, and they were early at practice. No, they were leaving practice, and everyone was leaving, the parking lot was empty. And they looked at the parking lot, and they was like, well, yo, whose car is this? And I think it was Clinton Portis. He looked, he said, oh, that's Sean's car. He runs home from practice. Like, you know, to someone seeing this millionaire, you know, this professional football player running home on the highway somewhere, he looked stupid, man. But guess what? That wasn't in vain, because he excelled in what he did, man. You know, he was a Pro Bowler or an all-star player, if you will. You know, he was great at what he did. Why? Because he did the necessary foolish things to reach the status that he became. And that's the same thing with us. We do the necessary foolish things, you know, to achieve the common goal, to be crowned, man. You know, scripture says what? To strive for the masteries, man. You know, us striving for the masteries are doing the necessary foolish things, you know, to become masters at this thing, man. You know, ultimately to achieve the goal at hand, man. All right. We go crazy for this knowledge, man. You know, we go to wit's end for this knowledge, man. You know, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, man. Again, the ingredients, the brotherhood, you know, studying, extensive research, all right, fasting, you know, which that's between you and Yahweh Bashim Yahushua when you do fasting. You know, the Lord knows when you do that, man. And man, we become fools for the angels' sake as well, man. So that the angels give that report to send up to the heavens, man. You know, a lot of praying. You know, which our foolishness is not really towards men, really. It's really towards Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Because even Yahushua said that. He says, be not like the hypocrites who stand at the corners of you know, praying so men can see them. That's not what we do. We're really fools for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We're not made fools for men. You know, we don't do this for men. We do this for our own salvation. And the only way we can get salvation is through Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You know? You know, with that, you know, I don't want to make this too long. Just want to exhort brothers to, you know, be more foolish for this truth, man. You know? Be infatuated with this truth. Be obsessed with this truth. You know what? One of the definitions on edamonline.com for infatuate was being possessed or obsessed. I think it was either obsessed or possessed. You know, which is that's what it is, man. You know, when a man is infatuated, typically with a woman, you know, they be like, man, this nigga's obsessed over this broad, man. You know, this nigga, he lost his... Yeah, as I was saying, man, you know, Salaki for the technical difficulties, that basically when a man's infatuated with a woman, people look at him as if he's obsessed or possessed. You know, that he lost his marbles, if you will. You know, you got screws missing or something. Like, because you're outside of this world, you know, people look at you like it's something wrong with you, man. You know, that goes into the infatuation of, you know, with this knowledge and wisdom and understanding. You know, the scripture says this is Proverbs 5:20, and why wilt thou, my son, no, 5:19, let her be as a loving hind and a pleasant roe, let her breast satisfy thee at all times, and be thou ravished with her love. And okay, and that's talking about wisdom, man, ultimately. All right? That's talking about wisdom, that we're supposed to be ravished with her love, being taken by this, our minds being overtaken with this knowledge, wisdom, understanding. You got a lot of live shows coming out. You got brothers doing individual videos. You got the street videos still coming out. You know, you got your own lessons, your own readings, your fasting, your praying, you know, dwelling with Akim, you know, things of that nature, you know. So that's how we supposed to be ravished, how we supposed to be going crazy, going apeshit, so to speak, for this knowledge, man. You know, with that, all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this knowledge, wisdom, understanding. And shalom to the elect.